Hey, go watching a kele or abrala. Hey, I'll get the money here. Ahamadike, Biafra. Ahamadike, Biafra. Ahamadike, Biafra. Biafra, Kwenu. Hey, I don't talk before. When I know one here, when I come block on here, say when I know one here, no problem. When the war start, we go know who be who. Biafrans. How many times did I call you? You don't want to listen. I say boycott every churches that is against freedom. Boycott every food from the Fulani herdsmen. Boycott every onions from the Boko Haram. Boycott anything that come from the north. When we say that no one more could go, they don't want to leave us where we go, but they want to carry their food to poison us. Go punish them. I said I'm not going to boycott anything we're going to bring death. And time there for Igbo land. Biafra land, boycott all their food, not eat their food. I don't talk about boycott Dangote product, anything where you bring. Nah, right, you want to kill you, you want to put you under subjection. No listen to them, no buy their food, no buy their cement, no buy their chicken, no buy their anything. I tell you, if you try them, God don't punish you. Now they're hungry you. Now they're hungry you. Let's not forget. Make an answer now one question. Jumama and Emeka, make an answer me this question very carefully. Land don't finish for Sabah. Land don't finish for Wede. Land don't finish for Anambra. Land no dey Port Harcourt. Land no dey Aba. Why una dey deceive una sef say only Yoruba land and Hausa land una go build the whole mansion when I go get in the whole world. Na craze dey worry una. Una dey craze. May God forgive una. Make una come back home. I don't talk am o. I say boycott every food from Hausa. Boycott their kulikuli. Boycott their suya. Boycott their sugar cane. You don't block your ear say no one here. One day, I tell you one day, very very soon, they go roast the human being like a suya. Give you for me to go chop am from Hausa. Go this and I remit. I don't talk am o. No one listen. Take time. Biafrans. Boycott anything that has to do with the Hausa Fulani herdsmen, Boko Haram, all their products. Na lie. I said na lie yo. They want to take and kill you. They want to take your land, invade your house and sleep with your women. They're not dangerous. So anything that has to do with them. Remember, Boko. When I say Boko, you say haram. When I say Boko, you say haram. When I say Boko, you say haram. Fulani herdsmen. They are bet of the same feather, so all of them be the same thing. Now brothers and sisters, though, they know they look back for kilo, they chop human being like suya. That's how I did not tell you. Any Igbo man, any Biafra man, where you make investment for North, for Kanu, for Sokoto, for Meduguri, Taraba, anywhere where you get investment. Say I come back home, die no day. They won't kill you, boycott anything that has to do with Hausa. They are dangerous. Not so I do not tell you. They say they be get man, not take them more. They say they do pedicure, they do manicure, they won't clean your leg, they won't clean your house. No grill, they won't kill you, they go chop you. Not only that one, including their food and their products and anything that has to do with them. Anything where one consign them, not them. Not only that one, if you not say they for Lagos, if they go to Yoruba church, if they waste your time, carry your time, they pay, they throw your money up and down. Sell the whole property where you go there. Go back home. They don't want you, they don't want you, you know one listen. If went down there, the people where they bring on this message in a Biafran Referendum Media Group worldwide under the leadership of Mazen and the kind of Ahmadike Biafra, one of Biafran land. Thank you, Kemesia.
Like a holy, Mr. Producer.
Ipob, one way money, all we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not by force to be together. It's not by force to be together. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not by force to be together. Naturally, Biafra, let my people go. Naturally, Biafra, naturally, my people go. Naturally, my people go. Let my people go. Wake up this morning and look in the sky. All I see is rising sun. sun. Obodo Chukwu Choloma, Obodo Chukwu Nanolua, the land of the rising sun. Yeah, let my people go. Yeah, let my people go. Ekele nande kalo, for making us to know what freedom is all about. Yeah, ekele nande kalo, for making us to know what freedom is all about. What freedom is all about. Ekele nande kalo, making us to know what freedom is all about. Blessing at all. We are not fighting for our freedom. All we need is 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 freedom. It's not by force to be together. We are not fighting for war. We are fighting for freedom. Let my people go. Let my people go. I feel we want family. Let my people go. Live together as one. Let my people go. We can never be banished. Let my people go. No matter what the devil may do. Let my people go. Ipob going higher. Let my people go. We are one love. Let my people go. Umuchuko kikabiam. Let my people go. Nande kalo. Let my people go. Eji mohura wase. Let my people go. Obasibi edike bagu. Let my people go. Ipob leno. Let my people go. Asengato lojo. Let my people go. Oye leche biche no kiso. Let my people go. Whether devil like it or not. Let my people go. Biafran must come. Let my people go. We must be free. Let my people go. Credible you see. Credible you see. Get me anyway. Akwangura gagwana Biafran ya daga sem no wasi. Kesi ene meketa wande. Kesi kaneme. We are going higher. Credible you see mwabia.
Our Father who art in heaven, nanying kebine ligwe, kahagedin so, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day Chukwabiama believe whiter than white and whiter than snow. Oh, is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All these we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had in Sosine Bigebi. You say,
Yes, good morning, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people wherever you are all over the world. Once again, I welcome you to this morning segment of moment of inspirational grace. On this very faithful day, the first day of the month of April, the year of Chukwukika Biama 2019, do not allow anybody to do you April Fool. Of course, this is Radio Biafra Extra. We are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uka from Efo. He is from Abatiti. Abatiti is in Anambra. And Anambra State is Biafra land. The man who has constantly assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Of course, he's standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazen Nandi Okukano, the Prince of Afari Beku, the Director of Radio Biafra, and Biafra Television. Of course, he took the grace of Chukwukika Biama to be made manifest in his life for him to be able to stand up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people. There has never been any like of him for the past decade. For the past 6 decades, I must say. And by the special grace of Chukwukika Biama, I remain George Unibe. And I'm from Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. Without wasting much of our time, we must appreciate the Almighty Creator, the one who has given us the privilege to be able to come together once again as a people. Most countries of the world having worked so hard to stop us, having worked so hard to divide us in order to be able to rule us. And now behold, our people are awakening. But this is just the beginning. Let's push them to premature action. Let's make them fight. Let's kill them so that they can retaliate. And then they will carry out another genocide on us, and many people are going to support them, because those who would have defended us are part of the people who think that they can steal from our land and then build a nation they are so proud of, a nation that is built on the blood of the innocent, women and children. No, many people are saying, no, let's fight them, let's do this, let's do that, we know. We write agenda, nobody write our agenda for us. Whatever you have to do now, do it. This is what Jesus told Judas, according to the Bible. No, we have to do it this way. Let's go that way. Let's go to UN, let's go to IO, CNN, let's go to BBC, let's go here. And at the end of the day, don't worry. That thing all of una they see, una go see am. That thing una they look for, una go see am. But it is simple. Biafran's people must know the truth. They must know the truth behind why we do what we do. I won't proceed until I acknowledge the Almighty Creator. Because Lord, for those who conspired against us as a people and carried out a genocide against us between 1967 and 1970, it was not a war to bring us back into Nigeria, as that terrorist Jack Gowan said. It was a war of extermination, a genocidal war to wipe us away. And no wonder somebody said they thought they could bury us, but they never knew we are seed. Now, we are becoming something else. Ibunyabo, Because it is impossible for any human being to stop Biafra. Honestly. It is impossible. For the avoidance of that, all glory be to the Almighty Creator Himself. His name is Chukwu Okike Abiama. Anyị na-aja gị mma o, ịmana n'eziokwu n'ịmara mma o, ịhụnanya anyị na gị, obiọma gị, o juru anya dadi o, ịmana inwe gị mgbanwe o, ọ dị onye dịka gị, ịbụ Alfa na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na ịdị mma o. And today's topic is simple. The methodic approach to total emasculation. The methodic approach to total emasculation. That is our topic this morning. They did what they did. They continue doing what they are doing. But yes, we're still alive. A lot of people don't know why. Is it because we have AK-47? Is it because we have access to any weapon? Is it because there is any country that is bold enough to come out and support that let Biafrans go? No. It is because Chukwu Okike Abiama is with us. But let's consider some of the way they are using to weaken us. That is why this morning we must look into it. When Bitayako said he was going to try our leader Mazen Nandekano with Sharia law, masquerade, a lot of people were happy. It's good for him. Many Biafrans, let them judge him like that. And then he moved on and said, we have to judge him with a Sharia law. So people were saying, of course, they can judge him if that is what it takes to deal with a treason felony. Most of them are Biafrans. And then Bitayako now he's come out and say, we are going to issue bench warrant to Mazen Nandekano. Everything you do thinking you are weakening us, you are drawing us very close to our freedom. Because this fire you people are lighting beside this stream called Dusu, Nigeria, it will consume all of you. The fire you have rekindled will soon consume all of you. For those of you Biafra who are just saying, yes, it's good for him, they've prescribed them, yes, let it remain like that, we'll look at you and we'll mock at you. Just watching all of you. Because as a Biafran, you get involved with Nigeria, you must know that when Mazen Nandekano is presented before the jury, it is Biafran people that are presented before the jury. When Mazen Nandekano is denied access to justice system, it is truly the Biafran people that are being denied this access to justice system. When they try him with Sharia law, it is Biafran people that have been tried with Sharia law. When they try him with masquerade, it is Biafran people that have been tried with masquerade. So don't deceive yourself and say you are from Calabar, you are from Bayelsa, you are from Rivers, you are from Enugu, you are from Delta. Do not deceive yourself. As far as you are a Biafran, Mazen Nandekano is Biafran personification. So that thing they want to do to him, you are behind backing him, it will meet all of you. But you know what? We the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, original one whose blood has not been mixed with Yoruba or Hausa, please get angry and call me. I'm waiting for you. All of you will see, you will meet your Waterloo. It is sincere truth, I'm telling you. But you must understand what they are doing to weaken us on a daily basis. It is a systematic approach. And that is why this morning I decide to make you see it. Too much grammar is not good. When I say the systematic approach to total emasculation of the Biafran people, it simply means the systematic approach to weaken us who are Biafrans in every way possible and imaginable. To cripple Biafrans, the British Nigerians systematically engage us in the following ways. They've done everything to stop Biafra. British have their own testament of who we are. British know that they fought us and fought us and fought us till they conquer our fathers. So our fathers are not coward, they never backed down, they never give up. And then no man who is not a coward will eventually give birth to coward. So if you are a coward in Biafra land, there is only one explanation to that. You are fathered by Hausa, Fulani, Bara, Dambanza with the Yoruba. One of these people blood runs in you. No two Biafran backs down for British government, not to talk of Nigeria, not to talk of Yoruba or Hausa. Like I said earlier, to cripple Biafrans, the British Nigerians systematically engaged in using the following method to weaken us. Number one, they started by dislodging our people from the civil service sector and maintain their stand. As a child, I noticed that if you talk Commissioner of Education, Yoruba, Commissioner of this, Hausa, Commissioner of that, Hausa, Minister of this, Yoruba, Hausa, Yoruba, Hausa. I asked somebody then, I said, why is it that almost every government parasitators, agencies and office are being handled by Hausa and Yoruba? He said, our people no go school now. Our people no go school. Our people just stay there, they do buying and selling. And I just don't know why our people no go school. Until I start moving from Abo to go to Chanja Market with my mother, then as a child. And then I see somebody selling motor pass. He can be telling you, yeah, man, behind Wemungwa here, yeah, man. But these people have PhD. And then I know something is wrong somewhere. I asked my mother, this man, he says he's a graduate. He's selling motor pass. This other one is a graduate. He's selling in supermarket. This other one is a graduate. He's pushing wheelbarrow. Where did they become graduate? Because they say we didn't go to school. That is why we are not allowed to work anywhere in Nigeria. But there are graduates now everywhere in Ochanja Market, everywhere in Opaiweka. Almost every Biafran wheelbarrow pusher, one tricycle, three tricycle, two tricycle, whatever name they call it. Almost all of them are graduates. But yet we are not anywhere. And I said, no, something is wrong. And I went back and rewind time. And I saw that before the war, there was no Yoruba. They tell you Yoruba, the first civilized society. Is it in Africa or in Nigeria? But there was no Yoruba to take over from the British government when they were going back. Of course, they temporarily went back. No Yoruba, no Hausa. Even the Lagos State University, the first vice chancellor is Igbo. All the university, pioneering university in Nigeria, all of them are headed by Biafra. The point is, where were these educated Yoruba and this one? And then Ahmadu Bello said they will dislodge us completely. And it's long. Some people say, leave it for God. God will judge. It's not me. It's not me. I'm not leaving it for God to judge. I have to do to them. So let God come and judge. But until then, don't let anybody deceive you. It was a systematically method of weakening our people. Today, the current generation of Biafrans without IPOB has been reduced to a level where they decide to become anything. Go to the banking sector, our women are prostitutes. Go to the security sector, our people, our men and women are lamb before the slaughter. They send them to die when necessary in the hands of Boko Haram, thereby reducing our population drastically and systematically. And you don't know they are trying to weaken us. Onere was removed, trying to blackmail him because he was actually indicted when he was given to that office, as all the politicians and so-called your opinion molder leaders of thought are being blackmailed. But he stood his ground and I respect him for that. They came and said, no, when you asset declaration document, there are things that didn't show there. It was fake. And then I said to them, that asset declaration document you are presenting to the world is not mine. He got angry and said, no, it had been tampered with. He raised alarm, and all of a sudden they are dropping every charge against Onere. But the thing now is that Onere has not been reinstated to his position. It is somebody who is not even a lawyer that is now the Chief Justice of Nigeria. And he said, it's okay. You know, somewhere along the line, we have to be politically correct. Let's just follow it that way. Why would Bingo Nyako not come out and tell you, we issue bench warrants on the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Benta Nyako, who is not even in Nigeria, whose husband is a criminal and has robbed Nigeria, and in order for them to cover the track, they want to use our leader as experiment in the judicial system. We are waiting for all of you. It's unfortunate that you, Benta Nyako, allow yourself to be used. Send your Interpol. You know, there is a parable, they say, Nikome, Yako Nyeraja Bofia. Just watch madman or woman. Mad people didn't jump into the market from bed one day. It started gradually. Maybe just wake up, he starts smiling unusual or laughing unusual. People people around will say, don't mind him, that is how he behave. From he will start tearing his cloth. Maybe he tear the shirt. They say, don't mind him. He used to work with Nollywood. Don't mind him. He's a funny man. Before you know, he remove his trouser. He's a funny man. He will remove his pants. If you do not do anything, you will see him in the market. But you will say, that is how he behave. That is how he behave. But he's getting close to the market. No, don't mind that POB. This is how they talk. But we are getting close to that very time where Nigeria will totally upload. You don't know. They can't fight war. We know what we did to them. Let them fight war. We are going to do to them. Is the pair of light in your hand? It's Nigeria, you know, we need iron hand. Let's do them like this. You have no idea the generation of Biafran you have encountered, for we have gathered the weakness of our fathers who has gone before us, and we've made it our strength. And there will be no hiding place for all of you. This war you are bringing to our land, this war you cry for, this war you desire, we will give it to you in such a level you will wish you never come to our land. Come and build more barracks. This is the only industry that thrives in our land. But to some of you, you do not know that these people are systematically emasculating us, weakening us, by thereby dislodging our people from the civil service sector. Don't let anybody deceive you. There is a man called Alesoti. I think he should be a Nigerian blooded individual, very buffoon. Alesoti schooled in University of Port Harcourt. In fact, I happened to study the same line of course with him some time ago. And when I got to, how did I call it? When I went to look at record of people who made outstanding results in terms of economics, I discovered that our Lesotho name is written in good. If you are from Port Harcourt, you are in Port Harcourt. Go to Uniport and look at the unusual student of economics. And Lesotho was there. He's one of them. His name is written in good. And that made me to look into Alesothi's lifestyle, despite the fact that I've worked with him. And I discovered that Alesoti, being one of the best economic students this so-called Nigeria has ever known, you will never hear about it. He's the only surviving Biafran in First Bank. Most of you don't know, First Bank was first of all British Bank. It was called Stanford Bank. From Stanford Bank, one useless Biafran, who is Moritola Mohammed, who claimed to be Hausa and died for nothing, changed Stanford Bank when he knew the truth to First Bank of Nigeria. He was murdered by British government because he's the one who changed African Petroleum British Petroleum to African Petroleum, changing the name of terrorists in our land to our name. He was massacred. And go and ask them now, they will say it's Igbo man, but they will never tell you that Moritola Mohammed is Igbo man. Go to Awuchi and tell me where he come from, if they are Yoruba or Hausa. Coming back to where I was, First Bank belonged to Yoruba people. Most of you don't know, but we are watching them. We are watching them. Moritola Mohammed at the end of the day changed the name. And then when the British government came, Hausa Fulani didn't go to school. So Yoruba is their doorkeeper. They dealt with Alesoti. They dealt with Alesoti, but Alesoti stood his ground. Go and look at all the high-ranking banking officer of First Bank. You will see that when they could not misplace Alesoti, they make him a banking officer. And of course, the moment you are being made a banking officer, they actually empowered you to one corner and one corner alone. Nobody can sack you. Nobody can promote you. Nobody can question you. In fact, it is like they crippled him in the guise of making him a banking officer in First Bank. He knew the politics there. That is why he metamorphosed to, is it Diamond Bank? But most of you don't know what he went through. Most of you don't know that marketing officer for First Bank and other criminal bank in Nigeria have turned most of our sisters to prostitute, going to sleep with one alamajiri in the name of raising fund, and they make them bank manager at the end of the day. And in your mind of man, hey, we are doing forward, we are doing fine. You do not know that they are systematically weakening us. I pray Chuko Kikabiama will open the eyes of our men and our women, Biafran people, to see the truth. Let me stop there. They unduly discharge us from security sector to maintain their stand. When you come to say Nigerian army on the security sector, if you hear of DSS, EFCC, ICPC, Navy that is swimming inside the ground, the Navy in Biafra land, they are not in the river. It is area boys that are in the river. The Navy in the Biafra land, southeast, You can see them in Umueka Junction, Abia State. I wonder the river that is in Umueka Junction. Okay, they are swimming in checking point. Go to all of them and tell her, you only see general. All you need to do to become a general is kill one Biafra, you are a general. And they are gradually weakening our people. They set up, Nigerian government set up Boko Haram to kill Biafrans. And those Biafrans in the Nigerian army, they have three choices. He said that you die fighting Boko Haram. If you revolt, you'll be court-martialed, or you will run away and your account will be frozen, or you will remain a fool forever. A tracking dog, a bulldog. Go to DSS. All those small boys, Awusa everywhere, who can't even write statement. They don't even know their name because they Awusa and Fulani don't know name. They born you in Sokoto, you become Dan Sokoto. They born you under Uju Eleba, you become Dan Uju Eleba. They born you under Opiweka, you become Dan Opiweka. They don't even have name, so if they can't write their father name, I don't blame them. You just go there. They are making sure you are nobody. They just look at it. You are Biafran, they retire, you give it 3,000. Make me a watchdog to be tracking us. Today now, to get to George Unibe, they have to use Abu Amema. But come, you will know that I come from a lineage of the military. Nonsense people. No, I'm in Orogodo. Come, God will punish all of you. And then you are a Biafran. You are there in Nigerian army. You think, look at your position, look at your stand. In the morning, you come out and do national item, or how do they call it? How do you people even call it? When you come to do rehearsal. Because if it's church, they call you rehearsal. You come out in the morning, you now raise flag, and then one Alamajiri will just, did I say Alamajiri? One Bara will Dambanza Fulani will now come out and say, hey, let us do attention. And of now, no attention. And now begin to say, you, Biafra is doing as a Nigerian army. I pity all of you. But some of you say, let's do it. It's my salary. I can't even resign. Now, how do I feed my family? Let's just stay there. We understand all these things are strategy and method to weaken us the more. They deliberately implement policies that will prevent the development of our land, of our road, industries, airport, seaport, ensuring that there will be no federal government present in Biafra land. They deliberately to weaken us, and most of you don't see it. To tie the road, you have to go and take certificate of road maintenance from one Barawu Dambanza Fulani headsman. For you to go to newsroom and tell them that in your place there is nothing there, you have to go to one Yoruba. They make sure our roads are not tied. We do not have airport. If somebody say we have airport in Port Harcourt, don't say it. There is international airport in Port Harcourt. You are the most stupid and hopeless human being I have seen. The day you start entering plane from Port Harcourt to London, to America, to Australia, to Japan, Indonesia, that is when I know you have international airport. They are deceiving you people who can't find a Bumankite. Don't mind these people, it's propaganda. He have international airport in Port Harcourt. International airport at the highest place you can travel from that international airport. Only international airport in Biafra land is a PWD, Ajegule. If care is not taken, the plane they will use to pick you from Port Harcourt to that Ajegule, it cannot land. So when you get there, they wear you parachute. You now begin to jump down, and you are jumping up and down, and Naja Jetta, and Deta Naja, Ndushi, animals. But I don't blame you because the system was forged to completely weaken us, emasculate us. It could be economically, socially, or otherwise. There is a system that is put in place to weaken us totally and completely. Your brain is weak, so you can't see it. Why you go airport? Leave at why you go airport? Do you need the size of land to have international airport? Those people who brought aid, those good men and women, those good nations who brought aid to save our people from dying in the genocidal war castrated by British government between 1967 and 1970. Did they look for international airports to land? They were looking for even forest to land. And when they are speaking grammar, you don't know what they did. Good luck Ebere Jonathan built an airport in Delta State. When he was successfully rigged out of office by one of American President Obama, the first thing the terrorists installed in power late Buhari did was to shut Delta State Airport. Almost 4 years, Buhari, before he died, shut down this airport. Reason being that the runway is not wide enough. Does it mean all the societies of civil engineer in the zoo called Nigeria did not know that that was a substandard railway or run track for aeroplane? But these are systems to weaken us. You can't build your land. You cannot have electricity.
Article for one second, Biafran, you are welcome. Like I said earlier, Pikin will say mama no go sleep, no go sleep. Biafrans, wherever you are across the globe, you will see that ordinary broadcast, even Facebook and network providing services, all of them are against us. Like my brother said, the truth is bitter, but we must continue to preach the truth until every last man and woman in Biafra land have received sense. Oh, ye Biafra, wherever you are, receive sense. You think we are going anywhere? We are not. But we must continue. Don't let anybody do you a pre-food. They just did me a pre-food. But this is the beginning of the journey. We are talking about before now. Our topic was simply methodic approach to total emasculation of our Biafran people. What is emasculation? Emasculation simply means weakening. Those of you who go to Harvard University in China and Chinchom University in London, it's not a divinity. But we must continue. What are this methodic approach? Let me just overview what we have been saying before Facebook did what they can and other people, you know. But we must continue. To cripple Biafrans, the British Nigerians systematically engage us in the following ways. One, they dislodge our people from the civil service sector and they maintain their ground. You can go and read anywhere you want to read. Manchester University in Toronto. You are not going anywhere. There must be Oga on top. And Oga on top cannot write statement. Oga on top, like I said, cannot write his name. Why? Because his Awasa is Fulani, his Barawo, his Dambanza. It is a Boko Haram with the Yorubas. Burn them in Oshodoke, they become Dan Oshodoke. Burn them in Oju Eleba, Dan Oju Eleba. Burn them in Sambisa Forest, Dan Sambisa Forest. You think the one they call Dangote know how to spell his name? But of course, when the Yoruba Guta media give you personality profile, you think they are human being. But it is we they are weakening in the end. They will gradually dislodge our people from the security sector and maintain their ground. But you hear our people, most especially the lunatics are the Benue in Nigerian army. When I mean the Benue, the Domas, the Galas in Nigerian army, the one your papa do never do you. I'm a Benue Idoma, I'm not a Biafra. You are the most miserable human being on earth. Because even the yam you used to have now, Fulani herdsmen, make sure you don't go to farm again. Me, I'm from Benue for your information. Go to Ajude, Umbule, go to Elebocho area, you will know I'm more Benue than you. But you people are the people like Pitimo. No, I'm a Galaratian. How do they call a Gala? Is it a Galaratian? No, I'm a Galaratian. Be fooling yourself. We know what they did to use all of you to kill your own brothers, your own people in the name of war. You want to still play the same role this generation where we will help you fulfill your desire. No. I'm Igbo one Nigeria. I remember one lunatic who came to torture me in the DSS. He said, Aboma. He said, oh, we are two Agbo. It's just that your own Agbo is Biafra, but my own Agbo is Nigeria. You see? But these are ways of weakening us. They deliberately implement policies that will prevent our land from being developed. What did good luck do for us? Good luck can be fooling himself like a monkey and a babu. Good luck know the truth. Good luck know his cripple. Good luck know the president of America, Obama, is one of the people who will kill him if he refuses to evacuate the office. The question is, why will a president of almighty America be so interested in the issue that regards Biafra? I think Obama should be investigated, except Americans are not sincere. And because the last time I checked, Chevron belongs to America. Oh, maybe we have to look into America issue. Please, Donald Trump, get angry. After all, before my very eye, more than 200 Biafran were slaughtered because we were rejoicing that you came to office. You see? But one time president of America, known as Obama rigged up the president Goodluck out of office. But go and ask Goodluck now, he say, hey, let's leave it for God. How wish Donald Trump will leave America for God? So that they will know that there are more savages waiting to destroy America than they can imagine. How wish China and all these people who are telling us to pray? I will call for religious people, don't worry. How wish they are leaving their own country to God? We would have seen how it is. They are now controlling the media sector and soon will take over the entertainment industry. Like I said before, go and look at the media sector. Yoruba have monopoly over it. They are working very hard to take over the entertainment sector. People like Two-Face Idibia. People like, what do they call this monkey? Is it, what is the name of this monkey? The one that sing Ada. Oh, this monkey. I will remember your name. Flavor. All of you are singing for one Nigeria. You are in Nigeria, Biafran, but you believe in one Nigeria. They are mocking at you. You don't know they are weakening us. They are the one having monopoly over unusual, they over killing, and they walk away with it. They come to your house, rape your wife, rape your daughter, kill anybody they want to kill, eat the food in your kitchen. They walk away, their face uncovered. Because there is a Sharia man in charge of chief justice in Nigeria. They will walk away freely. Have you seen Boko Haram being persecuted? But let them kill IPOB. They are promoted to general. So when you hear General Obasanjo, General Buhari, General Babangida, General Let Buhari, General. In fact, even the Sudanese man in Aso Rock is a general. He has killed many Biafrans. You don't know they are weakening us. They are gradually replacing the Nigerian judicial to Sharia. And those who are responsible to speak are not doing anything. There was a recent meeting held by the Nigerian judiciary in Abuja. So is it Kano or Kaduna? I just even don't want to know their name. And in this meeting, lawyers were addressed. Members of Nigerian Bar Association were addressed in Hausa. None of them said anything. After all, envelope is waiting for them. And one day you hear it on Yoruba Propeguta dirty media brand envelope journalism. That yes, the Nigerian Bar Association had their meeting today in Kwankwaso village, and there they actually interpreted the Nigerian law in Hausa language, and it was something that we need to work hard to move to the next level. Then some people monkey and babu in the Nigeria say yes, it's good. Let's speak Hausa in our judicial system. And the way you come one day, they tell you say, you say yes, and they don't know they are weakening us. Those lawyers went there, they are back now. They don't even have a venue to speak up what happened there. But it has begun already. When Onege was removed, some people were shouting, we will burn down hellfire, we will bring down this one, we are Niger Delta, we will not accept Delta Niger. Where are all of you? Facebook, please cut me up quickly. Where are they? Where are they? Onege is removed, permanently removed. The reason why Onege can still talk today and they drop the charges is because Onege have the original document of his access declaration. Yoruba in Oluwole have tried to manipulate it. Now they know he has the original document. So what will Nigerians do? They move quickly. British government will say, go quick, remove the charges. Then if he move ahead, go and burn his house. Go and ask Ibekachi. He was jumping up and down as a Niger Delta man. When he went to Siko to confirm if the man in Sasso Rock is Buhari or El Sudani. The moment he entered Sasso Rock and came back, he became deaf and dumb. If Ibekachi is your relative, go and find out and let's know what they did to him. Because since he went to visit El Sudani in Sasso Rock, his mouth has never remained the same again. Before he got to him, his house has burnt down. And then he became mute. He became Zachariah. When Zachariah saw the Holy Ghost, he became mute until Mary Magdalene delivered John the Baptist. So when Ibekachuku went to see El Sudani, he became mute. That mute will only open when Biafra is restored. Don't let anybody deceive you. It is an unending quest to exterminate us. So don't ever think it will end until the people stop them. They are going to continue doing what they are doing. It will never stop until we rise up and stop them. We must be ready to take back our life because it has been taken from us. Don't let anybody deceive you. These people are systematically weakening us. That is emasculation. Economically, they weaken us. Some of you are just saying, hey, Nigerian judicial has given Inosin Moto back to GTB Bank. You are jumping up and down. Ooh. Yoruba don't bank, Hausa don't bank. They can be the chairman of the bank. But this is the news you are not yet ready to hear. Very soon you will now hear that, yes, so 20 million Biafrans have money in GTB Bank. And Inosin Moto has taken over all of them. All of you begin to kill Inosin Moto. Yes, Inosin Moto take our money. It's not Inosin Moto. There is more beneath that the eye can see. Don't let anybody deceive you. Dear friends, know that Nigeria never meant well for us. They will never mean well for us. The earlier you all stand up and push harder, so this evil enclave known as Nigeria, this Lugard creation will be obliterated from the face of the better for all of us, because in the end, Nigeria must fall. Terrorists must be brought to justice. Those who are stealing oil, don't worry, we will give you oil. But the world will know you truly for who you are. Oh, this is a colonial master. Bring your ship to the coastal region of Biafra land and say you want slave. You are even running for slave. You want slave. Some of you are still there in the hospital. Turning black people to animal. They now wear pampers for your age people. They take care of hospital, packing shit, cleaning your street. Yeah, your children are sitting watching cartoon of a King Kong. How one small girl defeated the whole African continent, and you think you are a hero, you have arrived. You don't know what you are doing to yourself. Just sit down and enjoy the glory while it lasts. And our people are there like a beast of burden, cleaning your street, whereas you are stealing the resources in their land to maintain your land. You are holy, you are normal, you are the eminence. His Royal Majesty, Pope, and every one of them. We will come for all of you, don't worry. Believe me, we have passed that stage. Come to Biafra land. I'm in Biafra land. I'm not in China. I'm not in Japan. I'm not in America. I'm not in Europe. If I will be there, I will be there. But I won't hide. I'm going to land in one of the airports in close to Tirimazami backyard. And I will come down as a Biafran that I am. And when one useless lunatic terrorist, of course, Boko Haram are learning from the original terrorists. The original terrorists are the colonial master. They say, who the hell are you? And I will reply them, who the hell do you think you are addressing? Because I will come there properly with my proper document. Useless people. Biafrans, they are weakening us. We must stand up and fight. But we want to say the truth. Facebook will cost us. If Facebook did not cut us, network providing services terrorists will cut us. If network providing terrorists did not cut us, NEPA will cut us off. We're fighting not just against flesh and blood, but against principality, against power, and wicked spirit in the heavenly places. But the end of it is that they will all fall. They will not fall. I'll be back in a minute.
This is my song for freedom.
He pays the bills.
They call me Chris Jokey. Even though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I fear no evil, for still God that is always with me. He's always with me. And the sun will rise. My brothers will be coming home. Yeah, we made it through the sun to home. We gave our blood to redeem our land, and the time is too late. So join me, let us get it now. For happiness we all rejoice. Yes, we are the children of God. I have taught you about the holy land, yeah, where God will always reign, and the sun will shine again. So we the people rejoice. yeah. Where no one will tell me, yeah, that my song is suicidal, that I will lose my life for singing songs, where there is freedom of speech. Mr. Methodic will remind us that we are children of the Most High God. In Jerusalem we meet again, yeah. Because we are, yes, we are the children of God, and the sun will rise. My brothers will be coming home, yeah. We made it through the sun to home. We gave our blood to redeem our land, and no time is too late. So join me, let us get it now. For happiness we all rejoice. So we are the children. We are praying for the moment, yeah. When heaven will come for us, and the world will talk about us, so no one else have to die. All this nation will respect us, yeah. Understand we just wanna go back home.
Of course, we must continue. At this moment, our lines are open, and the number to call, our WhatsApp number remains 070 815 456 42. Our WhatsApp number once again is 070 815 456 42. I repeat again, our WhatsApp number is 070 815 456 42. And our direct line is 081 221 52971. Once again, our direct line is 081 221 52971. For the last time, our direct line is 081 221 52971. Special number dedicated to the female is 081 288 58614. Special number for the female is 081 288 58614. For the last time, special number dedicated to the female is 081 288 58614. We must continue. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line, of course, that is Zue Epileptic Network, but we must continue. Caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother. Go ahead, your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Pastor Augustine, calling you from Aba. I thank you for the job well done you people are doing for us, for our freedom. I know God has ordained it, and I thank God for using you people for this great gospel. You people are preaching daily, every morning, every night. I pray that God will bless you people. I know by the grace of God, nothing will stop Biafra. Biafra has come to stay. Very soon, we will enter into our promised land because already God has ordained it. What we don't know is the particular date, but for sure, Biafra has come to stay. So I pray that God Almighty to bless you, for our able leader, Namde Kalo, all the Biafra principal officers. I pray that Almighty God will bless you all, especially Mazonipe. Thank you all for information you people are giving to us daily. I know it's not easy, but I pray that God Almighty, by His mercy, will guide you all and protect you till the day of the announcement of this great nation, Biafra. God bless you. My name remains Pastor Augustine and Lazarus from Aba.
Thank you, original man of God. Any other pastor that is not identifying with the freedom of our people is a criminal, and they will be hunted down at the right time. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, I will appreciate if you will remove your attention from your radio.
George, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead, please.
My name is Uche Chukwuekemeziem. Only the number I got it newly. That was what I said. I just want to try to see maybe if it will go through. So luckily, and I see peak then I just want to reduce my volume of radio. Anyway, nothing much to say. I only just want to confirm if this number is going through. But all the same time, I just want to thank you for the good work you are doing for the people of Biafrans. So nothing much, but I think I will also communicate with you with this number. But I just want to keep it on. We guide you and protect you for the good work you are doing on behalf of our people. Anyway, just I will reach you with this number as usual. Keep on doing the good work. May I bless you.
You see, I bless you too. You are doing well. The truth cannot be overemphasized. Our people must remain focused. Call on the line, your name. And where you calling from?
My name is Timothy. I'm calling from
Gineka, it's time to change your name. When you call again, say, my name is Ada Onibe. Don't laugh at me.
I love you so much. I don't know. In fact, you will attract a gift to the day. I see you. In fact, if you let me, I will hug you. There is nothing again I will do. If I don't have any other things to give to you, I will just hug you. And because you have, as I always say, you have saved many souls from the pit of hell. From the pit of hell. You see, this morning I was listening. Is it all those strategies that the enemies have set to destroy us? Many do not know. They will say that maybe they are being disturbed in the office, they are not promoted. You see, one woman was shouting, my level is not this, they're supposed to promote me, but they did not promote me. I don't know why. I know this, I know that, I know the other one, I know the other one, I know the other. But thank you, he has opened our eyes, as I always say. He has opened our eyes. There's a mouthpiece of God. He speaks for us. He has made us to understand so many things. And I thank you, Kadema, who has given you the spirit of Nnamdi, our Lord, our Savior, my Savior. If any other person will not say his Savior, I say it is my Savior. Whether they like it or not, is my Savior, is my Lord, is my Bishop, is my GO, is my everything, whatever they call is my security, is my everything that you can think of. You see those people, they did not go to school. I took JAMB for once, and I was trying to know if I would go to them. I know of the Hausa people that took the same job and did 10 and went to school. The same subject I wanted to read. But I got 175. They say that I did not go even far. Me that did not even go to lesson and went and read that damn test. Where I was struggling for myself. But before the day will not see it. We will not see it. But I really thank God for Radio Biafra. He has lectured us and made us to stand firm. To stand for what belongs to us, which is Biafra. It's not to go and fight for the office of Nigeria. It's not to go and fight. In fact, I don't even call it Nigeria. He's dead. dead zoo country, dead, and being ruled by the new man called Juju. They will all suffer their pains. And I want to warn those pastors, they better come out now and join this struggle. My pastors, you better come out now and join this struggle.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Bless you.
And God will bless
you. They will not do anything, nothing. Let that will kill you. Come and kill you.
You were not born when I was born. If you were born when I was born, you will understand. When we were in the church, digging our head inside the church, thinking that the church will come out and defend the truth. Do you know what they tell us as a missionary? They say the struggle is the glory. The struggle is the glory. That Apostle Paul say, if I live is Christ, if I die is gain. When I know you want to kill me, so you take the oil well. You want me to die? I won't die again. So we are rewriting that chapter. Adia mama. We are
here in Biafra land. We will stand until Biafra come.
We must continue.
God bless you.
Thank you. Yes, call on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Finland.
Yes.
My name is Mr. Kachi. I'm Ikedulu.
Ikedulu. Which type of Igbo are you? I love that. I'm very happy since that discovery. Which type of Igbo are you, Ikedulu? Is it Ikedulu? Is it Ikedulu? Okay, Owere Igbo. You know, I'm that Igbo. Igbo. Onye were Igbo gawa niru.
Ikedulu. I na-emesi ihe ike.
Idekwa sure.
Of course, now.
Are you with the family over there?
In fact,
confess.
The more I'm hearing your voice, I now begin to develop the interest of trying to do one or two things or my own little capacity. Because sometimes we feel like these are our Delta brothers in the Delta Igbo, like as if. And emebu ko ha na-emebu amakwa nke a na-emezi eme so onye ọbụla na-esesi onwe ha ezi
ọwanye nwa na-emegbu onwe anyị ọwaye nwa na-emegbu onwe anyị ọ ife kpachara na anyị ga na-akpọ onwe anyị ịmana ajụ m gị na Igbo ke Igbo type of Igbo ndị akecha anyị na-ejisi anya akpatụ maka sa na-agwa ndị a nge nwa bụ Ikwere Igbo Igbo Pobo Igbo Igbo Boni Igbo Igbo Edo Igbo Igbo Kogi Igbo Igbo Benue Igbo Igbo. Oh, let's give them the privilege now. Let them know that we now know Enugu Igbo and Imo Igbo and Anambra Igbo and Amandoba Igbo. Please, when you call my land anytime you are listening to me, tell me the type of Igbo you are, because me, I am Abo Igbo. You now have Anyoma Igbo, Okwani Igbo, Ekurobia Igbo, Amandoba Igbo, Ikeji Igbo, Ndiushi. Go ahead, my friend.
It's good. It's a very good development that we are coming together, and the way this spirit is moving now. Do you know? Something happened to me because I'm a kind of person that I hardly believe something, and I hardly believe that something touches. Like one of my brothers told him that the Biafra is a spirit, that when the spirit touches you, you will see a difference. So I was like sleeping that day, and I began to hear Biafra anthem and news in my dream. Somebody said Biafra is coming, Biafra is coming, Biafra is coming. And I woke up, I looked at the time. It was midnight. So there was a place I saved the Biafra radio link on my system because I do a lot of software work. So I just pick the link, paste it on my system. Instantly Biafra news, Biafra radio started talking, and I started getting some new information on what is going on and what is not going on. So I began to ask myself, it's like this Biafra spirit has touched me, because the way I felt ever since that day. As I'm telling you now, 24 hours, the radio is playing in my house. Even everybody's wondering what is happening. So what I want to say in essence now is that we need to just be ourselves and know that only all our property there now, in fact, the price has diminished. Even the ones who put for sale, nobody about person is pricing it. Unless your own fellow Igbo brother want to price it, they will price it below the price that you even used to build it. So let everybody begin to think of coming back home. Let everybody begin to think of how to support the Biafran movement. Let's achieve this thing, because if you listen to the Yoruba man that was attacking that Yoruba boy in London that is talking nonsense, he said after investigating that boy, they noticed that that boy is working for Tinubu and Co. And now they have discovered that he's working for him, and they are telling the boy that the boy, he should use his platform to bring Yorubas to support the Biafra, because Biafra movement has gone so far that Nigeria is trembling, is shaking. The whole world now.
No, they want to intimidate us. And bingo in Yako now say, oh, we are going to issue bench warrant. Bench warrant is illegal. They should issue a handcuff warrant. Binta Yako, that the husband is a known criminal, a known looter in the so-called entity called Nigeria. Binta Yako now had the temerity to stand in a judicial, of course, Nigeria is corruption in personification.
That woman is not supposed to be a judge at the first place.
Of course, it's Nigeria. Only criminals to rule Nigeria. Don't mind the bingo in Yako.
Looking at the woman alone with her age and understanding and the way she's performing everything, you know that she's not even qualified to be a court clerk.
No, she's in Nigeria. She's in Nigeria.
We are in Animal Farm. That's why they made her a judge. And
so she's qualified. Only animals get involved.
Begin to pass judges everywhere. You see a lot of Igbo lawyers. All the whole people that call themselves national lawyers are not, they will stay and die as a lawyer. None of them will become even a son.
The worst is here to come, because very soon now, when you go to Nigerian court, what you will hear is Allah Kubara. The whole lawyer will remove their wig and say Allah Kubara. Then another Alamajiri, sorry, did I say Alamajiri? One bara will fool and harassment will now say, in a Jekanama ko, they say animaje kanama. In his in a here illegal 2 Sikapa 2 and Senama Ndushi. They are jumping up and down, learning intellectual my foot.
That is what our people have reduced themselves to. Like now, this Finland where I am now is a very small country and small people, and these people, they are indigenous to themselves and they manage their things
and
very
they don't
well.
Have oil.
And everybody is benefiting.
They don't have oil.
They don't have oil.
Yeah?
They don't even have.
It's only Africa. They tell you have oil, you have gold, you have diamond. China will not leave. America will not leave. Britain will not leave. Indonesia. No, they don't want to leave Africa, but Africa is the poorest. And they call you monkey and babu. You are very proud walking around the world as Africa as a monkey and babu. Look at South Africa now with that useless people killing fellow black. To them, they are hero now. They have arrived. Hey, South Africa have arrived, and so lunatic are going there. Hey, let us be diplomatic. God will punish diplomatic if the world will embrace the truth. They refuse to embrace the truth of the diplomatic. Oh God!
Mazoli, can I tell you? Can I point out on this xenophobia that is taking place in South Africa now? It's because of Nigeria doesn't have a good leadership. If it was when Nigeria used to have a very good, strong presidential material, somebody would have, they would look at somebody and you know, at least swallow their spit. But now we have somebody who have, I don't know if he's a cattle or is a human being that we have in our sorrows there, because those guys are not really presidential materials. So at the end of the day, nobody is talking to anybody. Everybody just does what they like. Look, South Africa, the whole African leaders now, nobody can speak up. Nobody, because the person that is supposed to speak up is not speaking up. He's speaking for his brothers and sisters. Because he wants to place his brothers and sisters somewhere in Biafra land. He wants to place them inside the oil wells so they can suck us very well. So, but I saw them that in the next 10 years time now, oil will be a valueless thing. Even a bottle of Coca-Cola will be more expensive than a barrel of oil. And by then they will understand what they call human resources. I thank God that God has used them to send a lot of Biafrans out of the country. And we have gone out and trained ourselves and trained our generation. At least in every family in Igbo land, there's somebody abroad. There's somebody somewhere. No matter a lot of things is going on, we are in millions. So at least those that we are able to like achieve status of citizenship, status of permanent residence, and so on and so forth, and make their kids oversee there, my brother, these are part of the development. one day, we will become the human resources they are looking for. Japan is making use of human resources. South Korea is making use of human resources. They don't need oil to develop their countries. Imagine Nokia, Finland developed Nokia. Do you know how much they sold Nokia to Microsoft in America? They made a lot of billions and put this money into their welfare service. And they have the best welfare in the whole world. They have a very good safety net. You get to a certain age, they will tell you go and rest and be eating money. You don't need to struggle again. But in our place, our people don't want to understand that.
Of course, Zoo Epileptic Network. We're inching closer to the end of this program. Don't let anybody deceive you. You can do what you want. You are jumping up and down. You are one Nigeria. If you know the meaning of one Nigeria as a Biafran, you know how miserable you are. You have been. Biafrans, they are weakening us. We will not allow that. A lot of things have been misplaced. A lot of things has gone wrong. If we do not do what we ought to do, nobody will do for it for us. For God will not do for man what man should do for themselves. If you can hear me, Shalom, be brief. The word is listening.
My name is Alubala Joshua Edismechi. I'm calling from Abankaliki province in Biafra land. I thank you for your program because you have teach us a lot through this program. God bless you. I thank God. I thank our school leader, Methodic, who is helping us from this abominable entity to go out of it. At the special group of God Almighty, we will go out of it. Sir, I want to tell you that most of the people, most of our brothers and sisters are not even interested. Many of them are feeling somehow. Some of them are calling, one Nigeria, but they are dying now in northern South, in northern Nigeria. I know most of them. Let me tell you something.
There is somebody who is supposed to be monitoring the family in Plateau State. Okay. And now some Biafrans in Plateau State gather money and they give to this man. Some people call him Obuago. He has his gang. Do you know because of this money they are going behind to collect from some of our rich people in Plateau State, that this Obuago made a vow that he will frustrate IPOB family?
Okay.
How much he value whatever he's stealing, collecting from those people now, more than the life of Biafran people. This brother called Obuago have gang. They are going to people who are, let's say, doing well in the northern part of the zoo to collect money and frustrate IPOB. It's unbelievable.
Okay, sir. For some people jumping up and down, following the politicians. Now, into the 7th of this month, I saw a group of herdsmen outside Florida boys, up to 200 people coming, landing in a state.
Even in Abia State, there are some king now who are now Fulani herdsmen. They even have their cow. It's on social media.
They are trooping in seriously. They don't want. I used to call them. These people. These are our enemies. You people don't want to listen now. When they started, they got shot and they bullied. You will not remember the IPOB and the person that is not involved in IPOB. We have to be vigilant. So that is what is going on. But by the special grace of Chukukadama, we must go out and they must use their tongue accountability. Those people that feel that they are not involved, they are not IPOB, after all, nothing police and army will do them. Time is coming when something will happen to them and they will know that it is not only IPOB, but rather Biafra. So for that reason, I thank God. I thank God Almighty who give you people knowledge and wisdom to teach us, for us to know our appropriate right to follow. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, my brother. And hopefully this will be our last caller. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good morning, my brother.
Go ahead, please, my brother.
My name is Chukwemeka. I'm calling from Germany. I'm from Ipob.
I love that.
I want to appreciate you, my brother. Listening to you, you are a God gift to us. And that get to show that the Almighty Chukwukikabiyama is working with our leader. I don't know what may push our leader to choose you, but I guess it's the Spirit of God. Keep up the good work you are doing.
He barely know me.
Keep up.
But the truth remains.
Yeah, I know.
What we are doing is, I tell people, IPOB is an answer to our prayer. I have prayed many years. I will not lie to you. I've never prayed for Nigeria. Because even as a child, I knew that Nigeria was not meant for the good of blacks, not to talk of Nigerians. And so when I go to church as a child, they say, let us pray for one Nigeria, unity of one Nigeria. People start praying. I've always said to God, something is wrong. Something is wrong, but I can't place it. I don't feel I'm in Nigeria. And all of a sudden, I saw the truth. And when people do what they do, by the grace of God, I cannot fight against Biafra. I cannot fight against IPOB. I cannot fight against any genuine Biafran individual. Why? Because this is the answer to my prayer. Go ahead.
What you're saying now is bringing me to what you just said about one guy in Jos. This struggle, man.
He's
let me come
from every corner collecting money.
This struggle, if anybody who is fighting this struggle with his whole mind and is transparent and sincere, even if somebody come and that Obuago now say, Obuago, you are a thief, you are this, you are that, you are that. What if I am him? What I should say, okay, my brother, if you will be the one to be there to get me this Biafra, it's freedom everybody is looking for. It is not personal.
In fact, they sent a message to me yesterday telling me that I am not Igbo and I cannot decide what happened in Igbo land. That is how bad it
that person is mad. Let that person go and tell.
I cannot do anything. That they are Muslim and the Kano brother. That is what they said to me. And they have people who will back them up. But we shall see.
I guess these guys don't like what you are doing.
Yoruba and Hausa blood is moving them. It's not their fault.
They try to use them to poison your mind to see if you can get angry.
Which mind? More.
Just forget about them.
My father is a Biafra. The journey has begun.
Maz, I have one message for that guy whoever if he's listening. Please, my brother, I beg you, our people are being slaughtered every day and night. Even if the whole of IPOB just come against you, tell them, my brothers, I'm not going to fight you. I will even support you more. We are all looking for freedom. We are not getting Biafra to see this one is my brother, that one is my leader. That whatever the IPOB leadership tells you, or I mean, do it. This is not all about yourself. You want to be known. Set example by stepping aside. Step aside first. At the end, if you think you have been wrongly treated, you can lay your complaint through the appropriate channel than destroying yourself. If you go on this journey you are embarking, my brother, Obuago or whatever you are called, you are embarking on a suicide mission and you will regret it. People like that guy should step aside and set a good example. Since Asare Dokubo said one thing or the other, I have not commented. I want to comment on that. Asare Dokubo stand a chance. Asare Dokubo stand a chance of earning the respect of over 70 million Biafrans. I do not understand, man.
Why would
kind
you
of
say
demon
70?
that entered into Asare?
Say 1 billion. What is 70?
Or more, or a billion, forever and ever. Asare Dokubo stood a chance of earning that. But I do not know the kind of demon that jumped into that guy's head that make him to begin to blab around, calling Igbos cowards, rather than uniting with Igbos to fight the Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba that have been massacred. How many of these?
Don't blame Asare. He's married to Yoruba. His affiliation of religion is without.
So he value Yoruba.
The only thing remaining about Asare is that I'm telling you, when you see people attack me on this radio, I'm telling you, you not hear his family member's name, you think he's talking of Hausa. They arrested my brother Alahaji Gwanguruma and they took another of my cousin Alahaji in Eje Kanama. Did you not hear the name of his people he called? We didn't hear Priye there, we didn't hear Tamono. Go ahead, my brother.
Honestly, I weep when I see our people think that this struggle is all about let me make myself known or one thing or the other. Leadership self, even here in Europe, leadership self is wahala. Our people don't understand. I don't want to be leading anybody. I just want the right thing to be done. Then people can enjoy their life to themselves. That guy or whatever you call yourself, please, my brother, this is not the time to bring anybody who knows that guy should call him. This is action. Is going maybe going to cause 1 or 2 problems that will take people's life. And when that thing happens, he should know that his own life.
They are killing our people in Kefi. And ask our family member, what do you see about this? They say, no, media have written it now. Media have written it. And they are killing our people. If you are a Biafran anywhere in Nigeria, you have not waking up from your stupidity. Don't worry. Don't worry.
My message, my final message this morning is, all these our people who know they can do something and something will happen. Mention of Flavor. Can Flavor say to speak out for his people being massacred there?
Of course, the day they sing in favor of Biafra, their career will die that day in Nigeria. Of course, that will be the beginning of their career in Biafra land. But this is the truth they will not be able to embrace.
Biafra says that day, I never Flavor music, peace fair, whatever the nonsense they call them, no matter what they play, I will never listen to it, because I see those people as the enemies, the collaborators. Their criminal silence is contributing to their criminal silence is delaying this our struggle, and the more delay we have, the more people are dying, and they don't see.
Have you heard
tomorrow somebody like Weekend will be let me come. Can't these animals, even if they don't want to support, go behind? They have all made millions, and people, we are complaining of money to do this and do that and do that.
Even their village are not hearing Biafra. Let me tell you something. Do you notice what Dunamis Church did in Abuja? Have you seen it on social media?
No.
There is a church known as Dunamis. The pastor is something called Ubechi. Ubechi is a Biafra man. The people who own a butcher shop around his shop, they are all Biafra. Most of them Idoma, because Ubechi is a Idoma man. I know his brother is among those who sold out Biafran people to make ends, to become relevant in the current day Nigeria. This Ogbeche don't allow his brother to die with his sin. He's contributing to the sin of his brother. He's killing Benue people, Idoma people. He's killing Igbo people, killing Abo people, killing everybody. So Nigeria will, Sudani will promote him. You see what we do to ourselves. And when you talk about this useless, dirty man of dog now, somebody say, don't talk, he's a man of God. Not man of my God.
Which kind man of God? Jesus Christ never died and won with the rich. He was always on the side of the poor. He came to fight for freedom. So anybody who says he's a pastor, he's a reverend father, and you don't want to lead by example to set the captive free, all losing their
you are a man of people. We have told Biafran people, first of all, wherever you are across the globe, you see any pastor that speak against Biafra Restoration Project, know that that pastor is Antichrist. Know that that pastor is evil. Run away from that church, or rather help that man to demolish that church, because they are evil, money-oriented individual.
The conspiracy is too much. I wish our people can all see the conspiracy.
Of course they will see it. If they fail to see it, we will lend them eyeglass. We will lend them medicated glass. They have to see it.
It's too much. Our people have to wake up. The conspiracy is too much. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you again. I thank the spirit that led our leader to pick you up. Thank you. People of God, we always be by your side.
Thank you, and God be with you. Our people must not lose focus. We are going home. Nothing more, nothing less. I see people, they say, do you know who I am? You are nobody. You are nobody. You can only become somebody when you are Biafran. Don't let anybody deceive you. We come to the end of this morning program. I sincerely apologize to you. Network providing service, Facebook, they all did what they can, but the journey has just begun. I will be signing off so that the next platform should be able to come in. And those who are able to call in, believe me, I love you. And I sincerely apologize to those of you who I cannot pick your call now. We are Biafrans, we remain Biafran. There is no way, two ways about it. They have put policies and systematic approach to emasculate us, totally weaken us. But the point is, are you going to allow them to do that? Somebody say, Ekwensu ga-emeri unu n'agha o Simba o Nwachukwu Simba o. The choice is left for you. Anybody do anyhow, you see anyhow. Onye me here girigidi, ye gontin girigidi. Ndi me here katakata, we gontin here katakata. For the avoidance of that, don't look for me far. Come to Urugudu. Come to Urugudu. I'm in Abo. God will punish all of you. Useless one Nigeria. One Nigeria, my foot. One Nigeria of Yoruba and Awasa. Every evil you have done against our people, we will magnify it and send it back to you. There will be no hiding place for any of you. This is Radio Biafra. And as I stand up here, remain focused, remain blessed. Chukwu Kikabiama be with you, I tell you.
Reading from Biafran's Got Talent.
Africans should never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans should never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans should never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans should never be free until Biafra comes here.